What about yesterday? It was about 90 degrees. It felt like I was back in California.
Yes, it was highly warm yesterday. That was a travel day, so we had a gym session in the morning and we headed straight over here on the bus. Air was on, but it was warm. And then once we got here, touchdown, dropped our bags, and we walked around the city. It's nice. The warm weather was nice yesterday, but it was very different from Newcastle.
It was. Now, when you walked around, was it like an organized thing, or did you get some time off by yourself and get to go out and explore with teammates?
Yeah, we just had some time out. Everyone got to explore on their own in between their treatments or their massages, so it was nice. It's a cute little town here.
Did you walk on the city walls?
Not yet, but I have heard that is a must-do. We did go to Harry Potter's Diagon Alley, which is Shambles here, I believe.
The Shambles, yeah.
Yes, we obviously try to get pictures, and all of York is in our pictures because it was so packed yesterday. And it was a holiday, so lots of people.
It was crazy. Do you know what a bank holiday is?
I have no idea. We were told there's a bank holiday, and it would be packed outside, and some things would be closed, but it looked like everything was open and everyone was out.
Yeah, it's like a British thing where it's a holiday, but they're not celebrating anything. It's just a holiday to give people a holiday. So you think, well, are they celebrating banks or what? But it's just a day off.
Must be nice. I'd like a bank holiday at some point during this.
We should start that in America.
We should. We'll take it over.
Good idea. Okay. So will you train again later today, or was today just a one-of?
No, we have one more training session. It's our big session. We're going into preferably my favorite day of the week. It's combat day, so we'll go full biff later.
Okay. What happens at combat day?
Everything. What doesn't happen? It's there. We just put everything together, but this is the day where we actually compete. We get to go body on body against each other.
That sounds like my entire Eagle training career.
I believe it.
It was mano a mano, like every training session, just fighting for a spot in every moment, every minute, like even at the training table.
You're right. I love that. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
If you like the work that we do, go to Goff Rugby Report /support GRR and donate to help us keep all our content in front of paywalls. And also support our sponsors. Irish Rugby Tours. Go on tour. Expand your horizons. They'll make it happen for you. The U.S. Rugby Foundation, which supports grassroots rugby around the United States and also helps elite opportunity. Panther Rugby Academy, in which you can pursue elite playing opportunities. Thanks to 8x8 for our kit. Do you want to go play rugby in college? Next Phase Rugby. That is the app to download, start your profile, connect with over 400 colleges around the United States, and get the place that you want to go for higher education and also to play some great rugby.
How's the food been?
The food is actually good. So I will say I was slightly a little biased. I've heard that there's not much food out here that's flavorful, but it's...
Do you mean British food?
Yes. But the food's actually been good. Just like today, we had lamb for lunch. Well, there's an option of lamb or chicken, but chicken's a bit played out on me right now, and I love lamb, so it was good. Always a good variety of vegetables, and I will say breakfast is probably my favorite.
Okay. But you're getting plenty to eat, because you could lose weight if you're not careful with this kind of training and playing schedule, right? You don't want to lose weight as a rugby player.
100%. Definitely not as a 15s player as well. So
yeah,
tons of food around, tons of snacks in between. So it's been good.
Okay, let's talk about that as a 15s player, because you have a sort of a storied career as a 7s player, and this is your first 15s big tournament World Cup, right?
It is. Actually, 15s World Cup was my first rugby dream, and here I am at the end of my career, finally playing in a 15s World Cup. But we're just training so much, tons of running. The trainings are much longer than a 7s training, so we have to make sure we're properly fueling in between sessions. Like directly after, we've got to make sure we're getting carbs and then make sure we get a good amount of protein throughout the day.
When you play, where will you be slotted in at? As a center?
So I've gotten some reps at center, but I'm mostly covering wings.
Wing. Okay. You're kind of an all-arounder, because in 7s, obviously, I think you're a prop.
Yes, I am. So sevens, I've played kind of everywhere but the wing, and here at 15s, I am playing at the wing. So pretty much a utility player. Just being able to create and connect with those around me, I think gives me that edge that I can cover multiple spots.
And what's the mood on the team? You know, it's hard to start with a loss, but there's a lot of rugby to be played. Like, what's the feeling amongst the Eagles right now?
The vibes are good. I mean, obviously, it's always tough losing, but coming into this campaign, we knew England would be a hard team. Obviously, the host team, number one in the nation right now. We knew we'd have to throw the kitchen sink at them. But coming off a loss, I feel like we've been able to just reconnect and stay grounded. Like pool play isn't over, and we just have to look forward. And everything is nothing we can't fix, you know. So I guess, we always knew it would come down to these last two games, and that we'd have to really come for it against England. So
Yeah, when the data, you know, when you look at the stats, and I know your coaches have talked to you about that, when you look at the yards and the carries and the stats, it's quite similar on paper, right? You know that.
yes, so on paper it might be a little tricky if you just look at it on paper if you didn't watch the actual game. But they just executed when they needed to. Um, I believe, if I remember correctly, like we pretty much had possession. It's not that we didn't defend the whole game. It's just a matter of executing when you do have the ball.
Well, good luck to you. Thanks for talking with me. All right, and keep eating.
Thank you so much. Will do. Say less.
Okay. Bye.